first time watching Dr. No. Let's go ahead and watch this. But I do have a question. Like, why are we calling it Dr. No instead of James Bond?
Tree blind mice.
100 honors and 90 below.
Now sit down, Strangways. I have to give it you.
Order round on my chip, will you, Professor? Must you break off at this time every evening? Sorry, General. Don't try doctoring any hands for me while I'm away.
Tree blind mice. Once again. Whoa, 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 whoa! They were not tree blind mice. They can see. Wow.
Hurry, man, hurry.
What did they kill him for?
Stand by to transmit. Wait. Out.
Oh, whoa! I need to know why they're, like, killing this family. Dr. No.
Hello, W6N. Report my signals.
W6N Kingston, Jamaica, broken contact, sir, just after they came up on routine transmissions. Yes, sir, no joy on either. I'm still calling.
Well, keep trying. Let me know as soon as they come up again.
Sir.
No, I'm looking for Mr. James Bond.
What name should I say, sir?
Just give him my card, will you?
I'm looking for James Bond. Oh, there he is.
I need another 1,000.
I admire your courage, Miss,
Trench. I admire your luck, Mr.
Bond.
Yeah. There you go. That was such a slick intro. Suave. Dapper.
Looks like you're out to get me.
It's an idea at that.
Thank you. I hope you'll forgive me, but it's most important.
And this is so weird seeing a young Sean Connery. I'm used to seeing him in his older age.
Too bad you have to go.
Tell me, Miss Strange, do you play any other games? You have dinner afterwards, perhaps? My number's on the card.
I've been searching London for you. 007 is here, sir. A minute.
Oh, money, Penny.
You never take me to dinner looking like this, James.
I would, you know. Only Anne would have me court-martialed for illegal use of government property.
Flattery'll get you nowhere.
Well, what's all this to do about?
Strangways. We've been burning the air between here and Jamaica for the last 3 hours.
Don't forget to write.
Happens to be 3 a.m. When do you sleep, 007?
Never on the firm's time, sir.
Jamaica went off the air tonight, just like that. We've checked up and Strangways has disappeared. So's his secretary. Well, he was checking an inquiry from the Americans. They've been complaining about massive interference with their Cape Canaveral rockets. They think he comes from the Jamaica area. Does toppling mean anything to you?
Throwing the gyroscopic controls of a guided missile off balance with a radial beam or something, isn't it?
The American CIA sent a man down to work with Strangways.
I heard of him, but never met him. Has he found out anything?
You'd better ask him. You're booked on the 7 o'clock plane to Kingston. 3 hours, 22 minutes.
What?
I'll have a set of background papers to date delivered to you at the airport. You can study them during the flight. I want to know what's happened to Strangways. Take off your jacket. Give me a gun. I've told you about this before, for the last time.
Nice and light in a lady's handbag. No stopping power.
Not in a lady's handbag, please.
If you carry a 00 number, it means you're licensed to kill, not get killed. And another will carry the Walter, unless, of course, you prefer to go back to standard intelligence duties.
No, sir.
7.65 mil with a delivery like a brick through a plate glass window.
Any questions, 007?
No, sir.
All right, then. Best of luck. Just leave the Beretta.
Oh, he's being watched. I don't know. It's just the theme song. Every time James Bond appears, it makes him like 10 times cooler. Like, imagine if you had a theme song every time you walked.
Hang on a minute, will you? I want to check my reservation.
Oh, I can do that.
You just take care of the bags. Government House?
Yes?
Principal Secretary, please. James Bond.
Welcome to Jamaica, Mr. Bond.
Have you sent a car to meet me?
Car? I didn't think you wanted an official reception.
1 o'clock, then. Forgive me if I'm a few minutes late.
Where would you like to go to first, sir?
Oh, Government House, but I'm not in a hurry. Take me for a ride.
It's about to be a showdown. He's going crazy fast.
Sorry, sir, but I think there's some fella trying to follow us.
Oh, he's trying to protect him. Okay. I wasn't sure if he was in on it too or what.
Take the next turning on the right.
Whoa! Whoa! That was more than a right. Like, whoa! That was a crazy right turn.
Now, Mr. Jones, talk fast before your friend doubles back. Who are you working for?
They were working together.
Don't know what you're talking about. I was just sent to meet you at the airport.
Both hands on the wheel, Mr. Jones. I'm a very nervous passenger.
He trying to reach for the glove compartment.
Get out. Move!
Move! Yeah, I would not play with 007. Okay. Oh, no! Oh! He told you not to move. I never understand why the villains try. Like, why? Ooh. Oh.
Now talk.
All right. Let me have a cigarette.
Oh, no! I can't... understand when they do that. Or they like take some pill and they bite it and they start foaming at the mouth and they die. Ugh, I wanted information.
Cyanide in a cigarette?
Certainly haven't been able to identify the driver.
News of my arrival leaked.
Well, we didn't advertise it, I can assure you.
I got the impression someone had been selling tickets.
How did they find out?
Anything more?
Yes, I'd like to meet the last people to see Strangways.
Well, nobody seems to have seen him after he left our Bridge 4 at the Queen's Club. Professor Dent.
Metallurgist, runs a test laboratory.
Potter.
Old general, ex-Indian Army.
Well, we'll start with those. I want to meet them socially.
I can introduce you at the club tonight.
I'll run you up there now. Oh, yes, that's a blood patch. The set was still switched on when we came round. Frequency, but it was dead the other end.
And it'll stay dead. All frequencies are changed. Immediately security's broken. Receipt from Dent Laboratories. Geology a hobby of Strangways?
Not that I know of, no.
Who's the man with Strangways?
Oh, one of the local fishermen?
He drove the car that tailed me from the airport.
Is that so? That gives us something to work on. I'll have a thorough check made on him.
I want to have a bath and changed before I meet Pladell Smith at the club.
Oh. Oh, that's something my grandfather used to do. So that way he'll know if somebody's been here. That's funny. Huh.
That secretary of his was very nice.
Did you know her? I suppose none of you could throw any light on what happened to him.
Personally, I never heard him talk about anything but big game fishing and bridge.
Fishing was the latest craze.
Quarrel's the most expensive of them all.
Your name, Quarrel?
Maybe.
I'm a friend of Commander Strangways.
Oh, ain't that nice? I like people who's friends of people.
I thought you might be able to tell me what happened to him.
As far as I know, nothing happened. As you know...
Where did you take him on your boat?
See that, Captain? That there's the Caribbean. That's where.
I'd like to charter your boat.
It's not for hire.
Seems I came to the wrong address.
I got business to tend to.
Nah, if he start picking up his speed, I don't trust him. I mean, Bond is following him, so...
If it ain't my friend, what gets addresses mixed. Back at the boat, public. In there, it's different.
Well, after you.
Sure thing.
If we're really gonna talk.
Hey, man, you see we get a bit of privacy. Take a seat.
Ah, I'm fine.
Supposing you start the conversation. Now, how's about it?
Ah! Come on, brother. I should have seen that coming. Like I just said, don't trust him. What? Oh, really?
Ain't no use you struggling. Those full of rascals alligators.
Right. Laid out. Laid out. Like, why try? James, go ahead and him.
Where were you measured for this, bud?
My tailor, several row.
Mine's a guy in Washington. Felix Leiter, Central Intelligence Agency. You must be James Bond.
You mean we're fighting the same war?
We are?
When I saw you drive off the opposition, I figured I must be wrong.
Wait, I just switched so fast. Like, we're buddies now. We're besties. Come on. It's the man with the cowbell. I'm doing my job.
Because with this moon rocket launching schedule, they don't want anything to go wrong. Strangways and Quarrel checked the offshore.
Found nothing?
Not a thing. Fire Island, Crab Key.
Checked them all thoroughly?
All except Crab Key. We didn't have no right to go there.
Belongs to a Chinese...
Hey, who just took a photo?
Get her, Quarrel. And the camera.
Captain wants you to have a drink with us.
You're hurting me.
Good evening. Why do you want another picture of me?
Because I only got your hat at the airport.
But why do you want a picture at all?
Because that's where I earn my living.
Who pays you?
The Daily Cleaner.
She being a nuisance to you? Huh? You want for me to get rid of her?
No.
They didn't send me. I work freelance.
For whom?
You.
Hey, what's that? Oh, come on.
Second time nothing's come out. Give her her arm back. Run along, freelance.
You'll all be sorry, you rat.
Who puts that sort of scare into people? Look, you were talking about Crab Key. What's so special about it? Why can't we go over there?
Belongs to a Chinese character. He won't allow anyone to land. Low scan CH radar setup.
Crab Key scares me plenty. Friends of mine went out there once after seashells. They never came back again. He takes some samples. We came straight back again.
What kind of sample?
Bits of rock, sand, water.
I see. What else do we know about this Chinese gentleman?
Except his name, Dr. No.
Yeah. The three blind mice once again. Wow. This close.
Morning, Professor.
Mr. Bond.
I came across this in Strangway's office. Your receipt. Can you tell me anything about it?
He brought some rock samples into me for testing, convinced they were valuable.
Were they?
No, of course not. Just no-grade iron pyrites.
Can I see them?
I threw them away.
Well, have you any idea where he found them? Crab Key, perhaps?
Not geologically possible.
It's very kind of you to spare me so much of your time.
I don't trust Dent.
Professor? Allow me.
See, I knew it. Can't trust no one in this film.
I've got to get a Crab Key.
I can't take you. You know the procedures.
Take responsibility. Come on.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Sit down.
Oh. Sit down. It's like, okay.
Why have you disobeyed my strictest rule and come in daylight?
Bond came to see me this morning.
Yes, I know. I gave orders that he should be killed. Why is he still alive? Your attempts failed.
Ooh.
I do not like failure.
I came to warn you.
warn me.
Bonds has discovered those rock samples of Strangways came from Crab Key. He's not a fool. He's sure to come out here.
If he does, I shall hold you responsible. I make myself clear.
Yes, quite clear.
Go to the table.
I don't know if I want to. Like, where's he talking from? Like, how are we doing this communication? You're speaking in our minds? Like, what's going on here? Oh, no. If you know me, I don't do spiders. I don't like spiders. Love Spider-Man, but I hate spiders.
Tonight.
Tonight what? Tonight what with the spider? Oh, man. Somebody's been in here. No. No! You're I can't even look. I feel like it's an attack. Please. He moved too slow for me.
Miss Clara, bring me the files on Dr. No, will you? Sit down.
Very sorry, sir, but we can't find them anywhere.
What do you mean you can't find them? Who had them last?
Commander Strangways, sir.
I'm still stuck on the spider. Arachnophobia. Oh, yeah, I saw you listening.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. I was looking for those files.
I just hate to think you're going to spend the whole afternoon looking for these things.
I have the afternoon off.
Well, there's a coincidence. So have I. Why don't you show me around the island?
What should I say to an invitation from a strange gentleman?
You should say yes.
I should say maybe.
3 o'clock at my hotel, maybe? Where exactly did Commander Strangways place those samples?
About where your feet is, sir.
Lose something?
Take a look at this Geiger reading. Those samples Strangways brought back from Crab Key were radioactive. Yet Professor Dent told me they were worthless chunks of iron ore.
Bad professor or poor liar?
And I intend to find out which. How soon can you get us over to Crab Key?
It's like this here, Captain. Commander Strangways, he doesn't take samples of all the islands. Suppose we start checking the nearest ones first.
Crab Key's the one I'm interested in.
Don't do for a man to tempt Providence too often. There's a dragon.
What?
Native superstition. Started by Dr. No, probably.
We don't want to force you to do anything. Lighter and I'll go over after dark if you'll give us the navigational directions.
I gets my navigational directions from my nose, from my instincts. Anyway, I'll be here about 7.
Are you gonna go with us? He looked good in a suit. I just had to say it. Sean Connery, he's just handsome.
There's a telephone message for you.
Why don't you collect me at my apartment? Follow the road up the hill.
Also, this green screen is killing me because look at this. Oh, wow. Whoa. It's still going. Who was that?
How did it happen?
I think they were on their way to a funeral.
Really, James? James. I tell you, like, death be steady coming after him. Like, everywhere he goes, someone's trying to kill him.
I'll try and keep him here for a couple of hours.
Hours?
I'll have to go now.
I'll have to go now. Our back straightened.
I'm hungry. Let's go out and eat.
I'll make you a Chinese dinner here.
I'm feeling Italian and musical.
I'd rather stay here.
May I use your phone?
James Bond here. Can I have a car sent to Magenta Drive?
I thought you came by car.
You wouldn't start engine trouble.
The lights.
No, I always leave them on.
Oh,
What's going on?
Forgive me. Book her, Superintendent, will you? Be careful of her nail varnish.
I just like the fact that James, you know, ain't nothing gonna get by him. Not the pillow trick. You know, it never looks like a body. Oh, that's a silencer too. Oh, they're matching. Ah, the pillow. The goose down pillow. The pillow.
Funny, I thought you'd turn up sooner or later. Sit down. When it turned out you were the only one who'd seen Strangway's new secretary. You made no reference to the fact that Strangway's samples were radioactive.
But you're up against more than you know. You shoot me and you'll end up like Strangways. He was killed, but never mind how.
Who are you working for, Professor?
You might as well know, as you won't live to use the information. I'm working for...
Oh! I'm working for...
Mr. Smith & Wesson, and you've had your 6.
Ooh! Ooh! I'm sorry, the line was smooth. Delivery. Oh!
Guess this is as far as we can go, attention. Make with paddle and wind from now on in.
We got the paddle. Paddle?
Let me go with him.
No, we've settled that.
But it's my head in the noose if anything gets unstuck.
We'll be back in 12. If not, then it's your beat.
I have a question because I see this in like films from the 60s. They were supposed to leave at nighttime, but it looks like this was clearly shot in day and they slapped an ND filter over the camera because probably shooting at night would have been hard, especially out in the ocean where there's little to no light, like lighting, because this is not 7 p.m.
Drop the sail in case the radar's on scan.
And there's somebody singing?
Underneath the mango tree,
He can sing too. So talented fella.
It's all right. I'm not supposed to be here either. I take it you're not. Are you alone?
What are you doing here?
I promise I won't steal your shells.
I promise you won't either.
I can assure you my intentions are strictly honorable. What's your name?
Honey, Ryder. What's so funny about it?
Nothing. It's a very pretty name.
What's your name?
James. Tell me, honey, did you use your sail all the way up to the reef?
Not tell.
Of course, I always
Tell me,
do.
honey.
No, they have radar.
Oh, my boat is too small to be noticed. And I often come here to get the shells. At first, they used to try to catch me, but they couldn't.
Well, they will this time.
This one is worth $50 in my ad.
I feel like by the time you travel back, pay for your plane ticket, bags, you done lost your $50.
Captain, what do you think of that?
Come on out! We know you're there. We've been expecting you.
Lie still.
You coming out? We'll be back with the dogs.
I told you there was something wrong about this place.
That was a machine gun, not a dragon.
Oh, there's a dragon here, too.
You've seen it, hmm?
Yes, I have. He had two great glaring eyes, short tail and pointed wing. You don't believe me, do you?
Little gal, I does. I tell you, Mr. Bound.
Little girl, I does. I believed you.
Did you ever see a mongoose dance? Or a scorpion with sunstroke sting itself to death?
I hate to admit it, but I haven't.
Honey, you're getting out of here.
I'm getting out when I'm ready, and that's never in daylight.
I'm sorry. I'll get you a new boat when we get back to Kingston.
Must we come this way?
Yes, throws the dogs off the sand.
He's coming. Across there.
Who's coming?
Keep quiet.
Oh, something's biting my foot.
Keep quiet.
Oh no! They're coming pretty close. Oh. Oh no, but there's somebody else coming in the water. There's something in the water. If you know, you know. Oh!
We gotta get out of here quick. Now, where is this hiding place?
Up there.
Danger, do not pass this point.
What's it now?
Look at these.
Those are dragon tracks.
Dragon tracks.
Captain, you all get some rest if you want to. I stay out here on watch in case he smells us out and comes a looking for it.
We'll be out of here by midnight.
Are you going to arrest Dr. No?
We can't have him trying to kill everyone who comes here.
Pretty sure he killed my father.
What do you mean by that?
My father was a marine zoologist, and we came to the Caribbean for him to study seashell. Then one day he came to Crab Key, and I never saw him again. They said he must have been drowned. Far too good a diver for that to happen to him.
What about your family?
Well, they investigated for a long time. Then they said missing, presumed dead. I haven't got any family. There was only my father and
Where did you live before you came to the Caribbean?
Philippines, Bali, Hawaii, just about anywhere there were shells.
I suppose you went to school somewhere.
I didn't need to. We had an encyclopedia. I bet I know a lot more things than you do.
Didn't anyone in Kingston help?
He let me stay on for a while without paying. I scratched his face, and then he was stronger than I was.
And what happened after that?
I put a black widow spider underneath his mosquito, a female, and they're the worst. It took him a whole week to die.
Whoa. What is up with the spiders in this movie, man?
Captain, quick, down here. Whatever's coming, it's coming this way.
This time I want to see it.
Stay where you are.
Wow.
All of you.
Oh, that's the dragon.
Is that in a dragon? What is it?
Dragon that runs on diesel engines. You can forget the spook squirrel.
A dragon that runs on diesel.
I told you to stay there.
I was frightened.
Then get down.
A gun versus this big fire-breathing machine? Wait, did he just get...
Hands where we can see him.
They just killed him? What? Why they do him like that?
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going?
Oh. Oh, goodness. Ah. Oh.
Get out of the way.
Keep an eye on the man. We've been in the swamp and they're contaminated.
Check that Geiger reading. He's reading 95, Chief.
What have we been in?
Reading 72.8. Soaked into their clothes.
Practically zero. She's clear.
Good. Get the man ready.
He's okay.
I will notify reception they're coming through.
Poor dears. We simply didn't know when to expect you. We're here to make your stay as pleasant as possible.
Our stay.
Of course. You'll be wanting to see your rooms.
Our rooms? Because I thought they was here to kill us.
Strict orders. You're not to be disturbed until the sea. He'll be delighted if you'll join him for dinner.
Tell him I also will be delighted.
Splendid. I know he'll be pleased.
I don't know how I would feel if my enemies treat me this kind. Got a penthouse suite. They got me providing food, inviting me to dinner. Like, I don't know how to feel.
Don't hesitate to ring if there's anything else you want. I'll leave you two dear people in peace.
Like, I would prefer torture at this moment rather than this kindness from an enemy. Is, you know, that's scarier.
Oh, let's have some breakfast.
How can you eat at a time like this?
Right.
Because I'm hungry. We don't know when we'll get the chance to eat again. The place is probably wild for sound.
Oh, that's why.
Have you any idea what they're going to do with us?
No idea. What's the matter?
Was that poison?
I don't feel so good.
What was in the tea? Oh, no. Oh, Oh, it never fails. I've seen this happen too many times. Just goodness, note to self, never drink the tea, man. That's what I was saying about the enemy being so kind. You'll never see it coming. He should have went for the croissant instead of the tea. Oh, that's creepy. I'm pretty sure that's Dr. No. He's standing over you while you sleep like a baby.
Am I properly dressed for the occasion?
Quite suited.
Suitable for what?
Yeah.
I'm glad your hands are sweating too.
Of course I'm scared too. So be natural and leave all the talking to me.
I hope you enjoy your dinner.
Whoa.
Artificial light. We could be hundreds of feet beneath the sea here.
They do not grow above 200 feet.
$1 million, Mr. Bond.
Oh.
You were wondering what it cost. Forgive my not shaking hands. It becomes a bit awkward with these, a misfortune. A unique feat of engineering, if I may say so. I designed it myself.
Minnows pretending they're whales.
It depends, Mr. Bond, on which side of the gloss you are.
I don't know, like, Dr. No, like, what are you doing? What are you doing out here, brother?
Dr. No, you haven't done badly.
A handicap is what you make of it. I was the unwanted child of a German missionary, Chinese girl of good family. Yet I became treasurer of the most powerful criminal society in China. I escaped to America with $10 million of their dollars in gold.
That's how you financed this operation. It was a good idea to use atomic power. I'd hate to think your decontamination chamber wasn't effective. Your power source had our organization puzzled for some time.
They are still puzzled, Mr. Bond.
I sent a complete report.
Look, Mr. Bond, you've not contacted your headquarters since you requested a Geiger count.
But there are so many files open on you already, Doctor. The one from the Tong Society that you robbed. When trouble comes, you'll find this is a very small and
expendable little island, Mr. Bond. My mission here in Crab Key is accomplished. I destroy it and move on. I see you're wondering why, where, when. The one man I've met capable of appreciating what I've done.
There's no point in involving the girl at this stage. Let her go free. She'll promise not to talk.
No, I won't. I'm staying with you.
Honey!
I don't want your head.
Oh.
That's a Dom Perignon 55. It'd be a pity to break it.
I prefer the 53 myself.
Clumsy effort, Mr. Bond. You disappoint me. I'm not a fool, so please do not treat me as one.
No, we can't all be geniuses, can we? Does the toppling of American missiles really compensate for having no hands?
Missiles are only the first step to prove our power. East, west, just points of the compass, each as stupid as the other. I'm a member of Spectre.
Oh.
Special Executive for Counterintelligence, Revenge, Extortion.
Wait, I know that's a name of one of the later James Bond films.
The successful criminal brain is always superior. The Americans are fools. I offered my services, they refused. Now they can both pay.
World domination. Same old dream.
I could have had you killed in the swamp.
And why didn't you?
I thought you less stupid. Time, money, effort. You damaged my organization. I was curious to see what kind of a man you were. I thought there might even be a place for you with Spectre.
Of course, my first job would be finding the man who killed Strangways and Quarrel.
That's the real reason we're here. I totally forgot about Strangway's murder.
You won't get away with it this time, Dr. No. The Americans are prepared for any trouble.
I never fail, Mr. Bond. Soften him up. I haven't finished with him yet.
Doctor, no! Don't do this. Like, it's just that the plot thickened, which is why I forgot about Strangway. Now I thought we was gonna be up in that nice penthouse suite, at least, but no, he brought him back here to a cell. Oh! I'm not going through that vent. Not no more. Water? Oh, come on! It's like a water park experience. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If it was me, I would be using that water to thrust me forward. Where the contamination squad at? Oh! No way.
The roadblock is about 3,000 feet away.
We will run up to half power for 30 seconds.
Know what he's gonna do.
Fuel elements 12.5. Control. Fuel elements. Where's Chang? Chang, what are you doing there? Get on the gantry.
Right. I'll get there, sir. He just had to take out the one guy that was, needed to help out in this scenario.
Converters off.
Converters off. Radiation 0. Shutdown procedure complete.
The countdown is now 4 minutes, 30 seconds, counting. And now even the weatherman have given us the word go. T-minus 1.
No. Uh-oh. James. Oh. James, don't let him take you, man. Oh, no. Don't fall in. Oh, no, we're going down. James. James! James! Oh. Oh yeah, honey. They done chained her up. Are you kidding me? Y'all, this place about to blow. I'll tell you, like, James just be knocking people out. Like, sometimes not for no reason, but he just be boom, KO, KO. Where's the theme music? We could have used the theme song right here. I needed that. You know, I'm gonna have to take off points for that.
What are we going to do now?
Well, we can swim or,
Ahoy, Mr. Bond! Ahoy, Mr. Bond!
Well, now that you're here, you'd better give us a tow.
What? He just let go of the rope? Man, we supposed to get back home, buddy. The end. James Archibald Bond. I have to take off points for this film because the amount of times they played that theme song for James just simply just breathing it. You telling me for the last ending explosion, him riding off into the sunset, y'all couldn't play the theme song one last time for one epic moment? You robbed me of that? You robbed me of that? Who made the executive decision to leave out the song? They played the theme song for the most minute situations. James would blink and he would breathe and he would step foot into a room and You couldn't give me that for the last scene? I couldn't get that? Like, I mean, they played the song. So if we're gonna use it, let's use it. Let's use it at the impactful moment. But I did enjoy the film. But the fact that this is the 1962 James Bond time period in which it was created did not bother me compared to like a modern day James Bond, because I am used to Columbo and Matlock. So the way that the story plays visually or audibly does not bother me because I'm used to that era of murder mystery. So I would say I appreciate it for what that was. But then I think also like Sean Connery is just like perfect is James Bond. I mean, just his build, his face, like he's just perfect. Man was cool, calm, and collected in every situation. As far as Dr. No, for this being like the entry to James Bond and the world, I'm not upset with Dr. No as the villain. I just don't find him to be as like, oh, scary, like a world-ending threat. He wasn't the craziest threat. I don't think that he was like top tier, ooh, scary Thanos. You were not. Dr. No was not an Avengers level threat. We could have called in Spider-Man to save the day. We could have called in Cap. Okay, we did not need the whole squadron of Avengers to defeat Dr. No. I really like Sean Connery as James Bond, and I know there's like several other more James Bond, but I like him as James Bond, so it's almost like a Doctor Who situation. Like everyone has their favorite Doctor Who. I don't really know how I'll mesh well with the other Bonds. The name's James. Okay, I don't know how well I'll mesh well with them. We'll see if we continue to progress on with the series based off the reaction of this video, but I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. We're over here having a good time over here at California Blends channel. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Go ahead and tap that bell so you don't miss any more of my videos. And if you'd like to see more content, click on one of these over here. Until next time, guys. See, I end on a theme song. That's like the one thing that upset me about this movie. Like, how dare you? Like, they played the theme song for the credits, I guess, but it could have been boom, explosion, boat, and then that could have rolled into the credits, but no. That's the only thing that really bothered me. Like, why didn't we play the theme song when we actually needed to play the theme song? I digress.